Hello, this is Will from Loss to Victory. Now I wanted to start out today by stating I've had a lot of victories, so it hasn't been all losses, and I'm very grateful for the life I've led so far, even though it's been riddled with plenty of challenges and losses. Yet I think these losses have taught me how to become a better version of myself, and it's also inspired me to create this channel to have a space where we can have a conversation about loss. I think loss is emotionally charged, and it's not always easy for us to discuss our losses as it feels vulnerable. So for today, the topic is the loss of a mother. I lost my mother when I was 23. And after going to a therapist for many years, at the age of around 40, I realized my mother abandoned me at the age of 13. Yet, I love my mother deeply, and I missed out on the opportunity to have more life experiences with her, and I missed out on the ability to learn more about her life and our family. Yet, this is life. I cannot control the fate of my mother's life and how long she is allowed to live on earth. And I can only control how I respond to the loss and the losses that I've experienced because of her. So for people dealing with the loss of a mother, there are actually different types of losses. I'm describing the loss by death, but there's also the loss of a mother through mental illness, or a loss through choosing not to communicate with your mother because of differing points of view. I mean, these things happen in life, so your mother's still alive, yet circumstances have created an environment where there's not communication at this moment. However, down the road, the parties may choose to reconnect and find a new path or not. These things are clearly individual, and requires to do the due diligence of figuring out how to navigate that and figure out how to maneuver forward if people are interested in doing that. But for this focus for today, I will discuss the loss of my mother when I was 23. And all I can say is it was difficult. I cried, and I took over her business, ended up buying it for my family, and I was taking on responsibilities she did, and it was just very difficult. But in the process of dealing with losing her and ultimately losing her, I realized she wouldn't want me to be depressed about her loss. She would want me to live my best life, be happy. I mean, I was young, I was making some good money. It was great, Well, it wasn't great. I'm saying, like, I had reason to be optimistic with other parts of my life that helped me to deal with the loss. And ultimately, I realized that I had to be grateful for life. I think at that young age, I was, nothing could get in my way. When you're young, nothing can stop you. But I did realize at a young age to be grateful for life after losing her. And I was very grateful to have her as my mother. She was a wonderful human, had a beautiful heart. She was a mother of 9, a cover girl model in the 20s. She was an artist. I have her art, that I feel every day. So she actually made this right here, this piece of this ankh. So I wear that, and I always think of her. So, she left stuff behind. I wish I had more time with her. I wish I could have learned more about her life. I wish I could have had more experiences with her. but this is life, and I've just learned to be grateful. So, have you lost your mother? If you have, how do you deal with it? Is it depressing? I mean, it's a lot of emotion. There's a ton of emotion. You know, our mothers are so significant in, nurturing us and giving us love throughout our lives and guiding us. And when they're not there, who's controlling the family situation, the dynamics, and caring for everybody. So it's never easy, yet I was grateful to have mine. And if you're dealing with a loss, how do you deal with it? It is emotional, and it's a process. It takes time. Loss takes time to heal, but ultimately loss grows us into better versions of ourselves, I think. And through her loss, I became more grateful for life, and I was thankful to have her as my mother. So I hope this video finds you well, and if your mom's still alive, do something special for her. Reach out, get together with her, call her, send her a gift, tell her you love her, because you only have one mother, and when they're gone, you can't do those things anymore. So I wish you well, have a great day, and take care.